Hey everyone, just a quick ask before we get into the newscast. If you really like Wake Up, I would love it if you gave us 5 stars on Spotify or Apple Podcasts and drop a quick comment there to let people know about this newscast. It would really help people discover us. All right, on with the news. Wake up, Raleigh. I'm Matt Peiken, and this is your local newscast for Tuesday, February 3rd. The Triangle region is still blanketed with snow following last weekend's storm, and another round of wintry weather may arrive midweek. While any new snow will likely be minimal, meteorologists say light flakes could fall late tomorrow into early Thursday, especially along the I-85 corridor and northern parts of the Triangle. Road conditions remain a concern as temperatures drop below freezing, increasing the risk of icy patches. As of yesterday morning, several primary roads in Johnston, Orange, and Chatham counties remain partially covered, according to NCDOT. Read more about this in the News and Observer. Emergency departments across the Triangle are seeing a surge in winter-related injuries, with UNC Health estimating 10 times the usual volume over the past 2 weeks. Slippery sidewalks and snow-covered streets have led to a rise in falls, car crashes, and notably sledding accidents. At WakeMed Children's Emergency Department, nearly half of last weekend's visits were tied to sledding injuries. Doctors are urging the public to take precautions like wearing helmets and planning safe routes. As temperatures rise, providers expect the number of incidents to decline. You could read more about this at WRAL. 31 former athletes have now joined a federal lawsuit accusing North Carolina State University of failing to protect them from sexual abuse and harassment by longtime head athletic trainer Robert Murphy. The case began in 2022 with former soccer player Ben Locke's allegations and has expanded as more athletes say Murphy inappropriately touched them during massages and drug testing procedures. The lawsuit claims university officials ignored complaints and prioritized the school's reputation. Murphy resigned in 2022 and lost his state license, though he denies all accusations and has not been criminally charged. You can read more about this in the News and Observer. A California-based developer has turned over 2 Triangle apartment complexes to its lender to avoid foreclosure. Vivo Investment Group relinquished Vivo Living Raleigh and Vivo Living Durham to Keystone National Group through deeds in lieu of foreclosure. The properties, both former hotels converted into apartments, were purchased in 2022 with multi-million-dollar loans. Keystone credited portions of the debt but did not indicate full forgiveness. Vivo's website is inactive and the company did not respond to media inquiries. Similar defaults have occurred at Vivo sites in Baltimore and Colorado. You could read more about this in the Triangle Business Journal. And UNC Health has quietly changed its policy on gender-affirming care, raising the minimum age for access to 19. The previous threshold was 18, in line with North Carolina law, which bans care only for minors under 18. UNC Health cited, quote, unsettled federal guidelines for the shift. Critics, including faculty, LGBTQ+ advocates, and Equality North Carolina, argue the decision is political and harmful, stripping legal adults of medical autonomy. The policy was not publicly announced, prompting concerns about transparency and trust in care. A campus coalition is forming to push back. You can read more about this in the Daily Tar Heel. If you haven't already, do sign up for our free daily newsletter. It's basically this newscast in written form. Go to wakeup.ral.transistor.fm. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Wake Up Raleigh. And please share this podcast with your friends who care about this city. I'm Matt Peiken. Thanks so much for starting your weekdays with Wake Up Raleigh.